What is going on, Governor? It's Chisgule here, and today we've arrived in the promised land. More Than Gems is here. We're going to go spend 25,000 gems on Chisgule Mini, and then we're going to go spend 25,000 gems on my main account. Probably also max purchase Call of the Ancients. If you like Rise of Kingdoms videos where we help you figure out how to optimize your gameplay, you should like and subscribe because we've got a lot of videos on that topic. Let's talk about spending for More Than Gems if you are in a young kingdom, because the way that you spend will change if you're in a young kingdom or an older kingdom. And we're going to show you both of those activities. Now, this is currently sitting at about 5.9 million power, which is a pretty early game number. The third passes have not opened yet, although they will be at some point in the not too distant future, such that we can get into the next zone, which will be pretty exciting. We're not there yet. So this is still very much an early game account. So you're probably wondering, well, Chisgule, if I have gems to spend, should I spend them now? And my answer will be yes. What you get for More Than Gems is a whole bunch of goodies for spending gems on stuff that you might have spent gems on anyways, or you wouldn't have, but it's worth doing now because you're getting all these extra goodies. All these extra goodies include a bunch of gold stars and a bunch of legendary commander sculptures, 13 to be specific. Now, when you're playing this event, it's important to remember that this will reset every single day, and it's a 2-day event. So that means to get the maximum value from this event, you need to spend 50,000 gems on 2 separate days. 25,000 on one day, 25,000 on the next day. In a new account, you have a lot of options for what you could spend on. I'm going to advise you look at a couple things. The first is VIP. VIP is a pretty good place to spend your gems. It creates a world in which you can get to VIP 10, which is not so bad. If that's a chest you want to buy, that could be pretty interesting. What I'll call attention to is the fact that when you hit VIP 10, you get a legendary commander sculpture and a gold key every single day, and that is so much better than the 2 epic sculptures and the silver key that you're getting at VIP 9. So for me, in this position, I'm going to make the argument that it is worth the 35,500 gems to make my way up to VIP 10. The other thing that you could be considering in the early game that I think is a really good choice, and this is probably where I'll spend my gems next, is in the castle. Now, if you want to go upgrade the castle, you need these Books of the Covenant. And you're going to need a lot of these Books of the Covenant in order to get your castle to level 25, which will be on the critical path to getting Academy level 25. So there's an argument that could be made that actually going for the Books of the Covenant would be the much stronger play. Instead of even going for VIP at all, I'm going to make this investment in my commanders now, knowing that I can always go back if I really want and spend a bunch of gems during a future More Than Gems event. And they are rare. I'd say like once every 2 months or so. I could come back some future time and work on that. For now, I think the biggest gain to this account is going to be getting that VIP 10 goodness. Now, one thing you may be thinking is, well, Chisgule, an area where you could spend gems is in the courier station. This is true. My recommendation, if you're planning to spend gems in the courier station, is that you could play it really close and wait to see if the courier station pops a couple times throughout the day, and that's how you'll spend your last little bit of gems to get the final reward here. I would just be really careful that you don't find yourself in a situation where you're at 24,000 out of 25,000 gems spent and you're waiting for the mysterious merchant to pop up again and you forget, and then reset happens and you're just wrecked. I'm going to err on the side of caution, and I'm just going to get my 25,000 gems spent now so that I don't run the risk of not getting any of those rewards. After we've done that, we've got a lot of gold keys to open, and I've been waiting so long to do that on camera here. We've got a lot of investments to make in this account, and we'll go through those because, man, there is so much to do. So first things first, let's get our 25,000 gems spent here in VIP. I guess we could use those up. This will go pretty darn quickly. We're going to rock a 5,000 spot, a 5,000 spot, another one, and another one. This gets us most of the way there, claiming all those goodies. We now have 4,800-ish. Well, let's do 4,800. I guess 4,780. 4,780 gems worth of VIP we need to go and do. So let's go rock that out. Here we go. 4,000, 2, 3, 4, 4,500, 4,700, and 80. I might have gone over. I might have gone under. Okay. Just kidding. One more time. One more time. We're focused on VIP right now because I think that getting to that next VIP level, which we will do tomorrow, is just so good. The rewards are just tremendous. So now that we've done that, and by the way, there is one other place you could spend your gems that I think is definitely a noteworthy contender. We always spend our gems last in the VIP shop. The area of maximum value, I would argue, in a younger account might actually be between the speed ups and the resources. I know resources sound so weird to a late game player, but to an early game player, I've got more speed ups than I know what to do with, and I don't have resources to spend with. So I could see her maxing out these resources as a very viable source of spend, which is something that we might consider doing tomorrow. After we've gotten to VIP 10, we're going to put probably the rest of those gems into the castle. That's probably where we'll go. Because we'll hit a point in the not too distant future where the bottleneck is going to be speed ups, not resources. That's the way that's going to go. The way an early game account works is you have more resources than you know what to do with. Then you'll have more speed ups than you know what to do with. And then you'll have more resources than you know what to do with when you get toward the end game, working on your big research leading up to T5. So those were the purchases. Now our commanders are looking pretty good. Level-wise, skill-wise. We're actually on the cusp of expertising Sun Tzu, and I've just been waiting for a video. I've literally been waiting for a video to go and do this, which I'm pumped about. So let's go now and just crack open all these gold keys. I could do this fast and just open all 48. I normally love the suspense. I don't think y'all want to watch me do this for the amount of time it would take. So I'm just going to hit open all. We're just going to open all here and see how this works out. I'm really hoping for Joan of Arc, some Sun Tzu. Let's do this. Open all. Here we go. Yes. All right. How did we do? We don't really need the blue commanders anymore. The Osman and Belisarius, Pelagius, that's fine. Very low number of Boudica and Joan of Arc, which is, I guess, a little bit of a bummer. We've got some decent amount of Scipio. Oh, actually, we got a lot of Boudica. We got 12 Boudica. Wow. All right. I feel good about that. 4 Sun Tzu. We got a full Scipio, full Ulgi Mundak, and also a full Belisarius. We did get a full unlock of Mehmed II, which is pretty cool. The 9 Cleo is fine. We actually don't need Cleo anymore. Our Cleopatra's 2500 right now. And we got 6 Cao Cao sculptures. Let's see what this means for our commander count. If we go here, we can, in fact, drop another skill on a Cao Cao. That's pretty impressive. Cao Cao is looking really good. We could start to star him up if we wanted, which is honestly kind of an interesting proposition. We might consider that. We can drop a skill on a Mehmed II, which is fine. He's not really a commander we're using at this point. We do get a skill onto Herman. Xaxes to pull that off. I'll take it. We get a skill onto Scipio, who we could level up, but we're not using him right now. Belisarius is getting that crucial first skill maxed as well. That is a commander we could start to use. He is a peacekeeper, and we're going to max the first skill on Osman. So at this point, our account is coming along pretty swimmingly here. All the other commanders are in a fine position. None of the sculptures really work there. So what we will go and do is apply our universal commander sculptures onto Sun Tzu, confirm that, and let's expertise this commander. Boom. All right, so we're going to smash expertise. There it is. There it is. Expertise attained. This is a very important expertise skill. This is going to make it now so that we're doing extra damage and generating more rage per target. And I think we even hit more targets. I mean, this first skill gets just completely out of hand. This first skill gets completely out of hand. The damage factor goes from 450 to 800, plus an additional damage factor going from 150 to 200. It goes from 3 targets to 5 targets. I mean, all of that is just tremendous. So now that we've done this on Chisgule Mini, we can go to Chisgule. This isn't Chisgule Mini. This is Chisgule Lives. What am I saying? We can go from Chisgule Lives back to Chisgule Main. And we do this all over again. We can go do the exact same exercise, which is kind of cool. I still don't know where I'm going to spend my legendary commander sculptures on Chisgule Lives. I think I'm going to try to expertise Yi Song Ye. That's the play. I think that's the play. So here we are back onto Chisgule. Main account here. We also have more than gems here. So I wonder if this is something that where like the kingdom we're in somehow is on the same cycle as the Chisgule Lives kingdom. But we've got a lot of gems to spend. Now, here, the gem spending calculus is a little bit different. With 25,000 gems, every week we spend in the VIP shop, and we max the 24-hour speed ups. That seems really important to us. So we'll go and we'll do that now. And we also max the 8-hour speed ups, which we'll go and do now. This is going to get us most of the way through the first day of this event. Of course, this is a multi-day event, which makes this kind of interesting. From here, we've got, let's see, 8,000, a little over 8,000 gems that we need to go and spend, which is a thing we can do. I feel pretty good about our ability to do that. 8,000 gems is pretty easy to spend. We could just pick up 4 of the bundles of Dazzling Starlight Sculptures, and that's a path that I really like. I think it's really important for us to be leveling up commanders. We've got almost, 850 legendary commander sculptures, so we could expertise just about any commander we want, but we don't have the stars to take them to 60 right now, which is an issue. So we're going to grab this 4 times, and that's going to put us remarkably close. We now need to spend a small amount of gems. I wonder if the merchant here doesn't have a few things we can't just pick up to fill in the gap. I guess we could just grab some of these speed ups and these resources, and we've done it. Cool. More than gems completed, which by the way is going to put our legendary commander count at a cool 875. Hoo-ee. Our star count is looking better now, but it's not where it needs to be. We need that star count to keep going up so we can take another commander up to 60. What else would I advise here? It could be that in the next day of this event, there would be a wheel. Fingers crossed. I hope that will be the case. We're going to spend on the Call of the Ancients. We've mentioned before, this is our favorite bundle. The reason that we really like it is because you get more speed ups in here than you'd get other places. So if you want to see $400 disappear in the blink of an eye behind Richard I, guardian of the wall, guardian of my spending information, then yeah, strap yourselves in, because this is going to be it's going to be kind of exciting. Okay, so $10 down. The next bundle's $20. That's what's contained in it. Let's go and put that spend blocker up. We'll drop the $20. There it is. We will retreat ye old spend blocker. There we go. Excellent. Here is the $50 bundle. We really love the reserves that are contained within this bundle. They are quite excellent. Get you back up on the wall. Do a little spendaroo. There we go. All right, the $50 bundle has been obtained. It's a helicopter? Is there a helicopter flying overhead? What is going on right now? All right, anyways, here we go. $100 bundle. while a helicopter flies overhead. Ridiculous. That's what's contained within that $100 bundle. It's all about those level 5 resource reserves, the advanced army expansion, decent resources, and a huge number of speed ups. We're going to buy this 3 times. Oh, yeah. 3 times. Theoretically, we could wait until like possibly at the end of the week before this disappears, because this is a bundle that disappears at the end of Sunday. It's just, only available during Ark of Osiris League week. We could wait for something else to show up. We could wait and see if there's a recharge event. We just had a recharge event. It feels really unlikely to me that that would show up again. So I feel fine just making this purchase a couple times. And by the way, we are so going to need all of those army extensions to train troops if we do feel so inclined to do that during... Oh, get out of there, Richard. Get out of there. If we want to do that during the Mighty Governor, which, by the way, I'm not saying I called this, but card will be up in the top for the video where I scienced out exactly how we knew Attila would be the commander in Mighty Governor. Hashtag nailed it. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, throw a like, subscribe if you could. That's how I know it's a video you liked. I'd be curious to hear how you're going to spend gems in order to max out your More Than Gems event, if it's a thing you plan to do, or what tier of this event you plan to spend to. I suppose one thing I should have covered but didn't is that you could spend to the 7,000 tier twice, and that would be the most budget way of participating. That would be 14,000 gems total for 10 legendary commander sculptures, which is a pretty good situation. All right, now we're going for real. Like and subscribe. Until next time, you have fun. Smashing the kingdom.